Again, it is grim. So much for the snow. We're supposed to have had snow in the night and 11 centimetres this morning, and all we've got is soggy, boggy and foggy. Not a sniff of a winter wonderland. Same place, just a different type of challenge though. Should have brought me 4-wheel drive. Chris has driven 5.5 hours for this.
Yeah, about that.
Is it what you were hoping for?
No, it's too soggy. I wanted snow.
Don't think I'll stick to the path today. Wow, it's about a foot deep. So we've parked the car down in the village of Hope and we're hiking along the old Roman road. I'm going to work our way up to the edges of Kinder Scout. So this little beauty is called Hope Cross. I think it dates back to the 1700s. Not sure exactly, I will pop it on the screen. There we go, 1737. Don't need to pop it on the screen. They couldn't spell very well in them days. We're live streaming. Hopefully the campsite's not too wet. We've just left the A1 onto this little V road. You see that low cloud gradually swallowing up the hills. Looks like we'll be knee deep in it as well soon. I can't decide which way the wind's blowing. A minute ago it was going left to right and now it's going right to left. On a positive note, it stopped raining though, for now. Good job you've not come for the views.
There is, you just can't see it very far.
Not too far to go now, mate. Again, it is grim. Bit windier up here as well. Home sweet home. It's actually a little bit, well, I was just saying it's actually less windy, but then it picks up again. That's better. Job done. Although I do need to be careful when I'm getting in and out. I don't want to end up in there. All sorted, mate?
Yeah.
Very cosy. They're not bad them, are they?
It's a great tent, I love it.
I'll be glad to get out of this for a little bit though. Get out my coat and just
It's great.
get the stove on. Yeah, let's get the stove on.
You missed it a minute ago. You could see a view over there.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let's go and check out the views. That is nothing short of incredible. Like Chris was saying on the way up, he's not really come for the views, he's come for that escape, that bit of peace, and to be a little bit closer to nature. Chris has just shown me one of the 3 stoves he's brought with him today. Gotta have backups, haven't you?
Yeah, you need backups for your backup.
I reckon I'm gonna get inside the tent for a little bit. Try and get warmed up and maybe get a kettle on myself. So
Yeah, I need to get going.
yeah, we'll get set up, have half an hour or so in there, and then reconvene. See you soon. Oh, hello. Didn't know you were in here. Oh, it's cosy, isn't it? Not going to take my boots off, so sit on the inside and keep my feet on the outside. I've had worse views. Well, I've packed for a freezing snow camp. It doesn't look like we're going to get that, does it? Everything bar the kitchen sink. Got plenty of space to lay everything out though. I do like this tent for winter. Got some dry clothes. Might need those. Oh, I got me crazy treat chair. Found that if I set it like that inside the pack, you don't really notice it, and it doesn't like take up a load of bulk. Dry woolly hat. It's the little things, isn't it? Oh, that feels so good. Right, let's get kettle on. So I wanted to test out in cold weather. It's not going to be snow though, is it? The Soto Fusion Trek. It is going to be down to freezing, so cold enough. I do not envisage any problems at all though. I brought with me a little table. I used this in my last video. This is the serotonin little tiny table, and I owe these an apology. So last year, a bit more than a year ago now, I made a video about companies sending free gear out to people, and yeah, I was harsh, very hard on these. It's a small little company. They'd sent me this to try out, and they just asked me a few times when was I going to make the video, and I was unnecessarily harsh on them, so I apologise, because it is a great little table. Yeah, I wasn't in the best of places at the time. Apparently if you flick it open like that, the legs just pop out, but I'm not going to bother with the legs today. Just want the flat surface to put my stove on. Yeah, serotonin, I'm sorry, thanks for the table. There we go. Only want enough water for a cuppa. We are ventilated. Didn't take long, did it? I'm ready for this. I'll put my chair in lazy boy mode. Oh yes. This is the life. Apparently sunset was 15 minutes ago. Not that you'd see anything. All cosy in there?
It's lovely, thanks.
Excellent. Look at that. Proper home from home.
It's great.
But we had tea.
I have had tea.
I've just had a coffee and it's saved my world.
It's the best thing when you get to camp.
So Chris tells me that this is his first proper wild camp anyway, isn't it?
It's certainly true, yeah.
Yeah. You've had all the gear for ages, haven't you?
I do plenty of other camping, but you know, this is, yeah.
What do you reckon so far?
Oh, it's nice and cosy, and yeah, sure, the weather's not very great, but certainly nobody's going to see us.
Oh yeah, if anybody asks us to move on today, then fair play to them for getting up here. But I'm not going anywhere.
No.
I'm going to go in there and set the rest of my stuff up, I think.
Yeah. You're going to cook dinner inside, yeah?
Yeah. I might see you later.
Nice.
I might not. Right. Let's get back in here. So it's just gone 7 o'clock. I've been sat here for an hour and a half or so. And in that time I've filmed, edited and uploading another video to YouTube. Got to have something to do while you're sat in your tent. Right, I'd better think about getting my bed set up and then we'll get some supper on the go. I made a video on the other channel the other day, just going through a checklist of the things I was going to bring, and I said I was going to bring the Rab Neutrino sleeping bag, comfort rating -6, but I thought, you know, the wind chill was to allegedly be below then. There was going to be snow on the ground, which we've not got, and it feels much warmer than the 1 degree that it says it is anyway. So I brought something different. I chickened out and brought the UGQ Bandit quilt, because that's got a -12 rating, and I've had it down in some really cold temperatures, so I know this is going to keep me warm tonight. I've got a new sleeping pad and pillows. So I mentioned at the end of last year that, fingers crossed hopefully, that I'd be doing some work with ultralight outdoor gear. So I first met them last year when I went up to their it's not a factory, it's their headquarters, where they've got their little showroom, and you know, they do all their stock there and things like that, and they were really helpful. They really gave me some good advice when it came to the tent that I bought, and then since then I met up with Andy, who's their social media guy. He runs their little YouTube channel and sorts out their Instagram and things like that. And we've been camping since as well. And then I had a message saying that they'd be interested in maybe doing some kind of partnerships together. and you know, their ethos aligns with my ethos. They're really nice people, genuine. They're all backpackers as well, so they know the gear. And so I said, yeah. So I've been up, and we've finally got something agreed. So I'm chuffed to bits. So they've arranged for me to have. They're going to be, you know, helping me out with the channel this year. So I get to test out some new equipment. So they've arranged for me to have a new sleeping pad. This is from Nemo, and I've got the Nemo Philo and the Nemo Philo Elite, I think it is as well. I know they've got the widest range of backpacking gear in the UK, so pretty much anything you need for wild camping they've got, in some way, shape or form anyway. I'm really excited to try this out as well. Don't just take my word for it, by the way, when it comes to ultralight outdoor gear, or U-log as Joe calls it, because he thinks it's a bit of a tongue twister. Yeah, check out the Trustpilot reviews. You know, they've been going 20 years. In fact, it's their 20th anniversary this year. You might have seen from the logo that they've had specially done, and they've won the Great Outdoors magazine best online retailer for the last 3 years. So that says something. They're also really thorough when it comes to the gear that they stock. You know, Nemo, for example, might state a weight for this sleeping pad, but Ultralight, they will, you know, take one of these out of the packaging. They will weigh the pad itself. They will weigh they'll weigh everything separately, and they'll put that on their website, so you know exactly what it is. And quite often, as you probably know, manufacturers can be a little bit ambiguous, don't know if that's the right word, with the truth. They'll say that they'll use terms as well, like trail weight and all of that kind of stuff. And what is trail weight? You'll get to know exactly what something weighs anyway. But the thing that really stood out to me when I first found ultralight outdoor gear was they got something on their website called Our Verdicts, because they actually test the equipment, and they'll tell you what they really think. No, they're not going to give you any marketing spiel or anything like that. They'll tell you if the sleeping pad's a little bit noisy or it's not the most comfortable for side sleepers, that kind of thing. So I'm really excited about, you know, what we can come up with in the next 12 months. So this gives me, you know, the opportunity to be able to do things like more multiple day hikes. It's also going to allow me to have access to, you know, to gear that I might not normally be able to test. So it's a win-win, really. Yeah, so it's definitely worth checking out Ultralight Outdoor Gear. I will put a link in the description. But first up, let's get this pad up. I'm using the bag that comes with it rather than one of those noisy, whatever they're called. Come for a bit of peace. This takes a little bit longer, but worth the effort. This is the way it goes. So apparently this pad's got 4 layers of foil insulation in there and an R value of 8.5. So coupled up with this quilt, I am not going to be cold tonight. Just had to pop out for call of nature.
Hope you didn't film it.
No. There's some things that are not meant to go on camera. The fog had dropped and it appears to have. Although it is cold, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
So much different inside the tent, but you can see, you're not going to get it with this camera, but there are lights over yonder on the ridge and stuff like that. Not that I believe a word that they say, but apparently it's going to be nice in the morning. Right, I reckon I'm going to get some supper on. Have you had yours yet?
I had my steak, yeah.
Oh, steak?
Yeah.
You'll have to send me the... Did you video it?
I tried to. I don't know
Okay.
if it's any good or not. 'Cause I
Alright.
watched it, but
Well, send me the clip and I will
it looks
show
nice.
everybody what you're having while I'm having something out of a packet or tin.
That was nice.
Don't rub it in.
Sorry, Paul.
Glad to be back in here. It feels tropical compared to outside. Oh, thought I'd lost you, boy. You've been taking the puffy jacket off. Where was I? Oh yeah, pillows. So I've got the Nemo Philo and the Philo Elite. I'll show you the difference in size. So that was the Philo, and this one is the Philo Elite. It's a lot smaller, but this might be worth the extra bulk. I'll put the weights on the screen because I don't know what they are off the top of my head. Comes with an integrated bag thing, which tucks inside here. And this is, it's got memory foam on it. And then there's a inflator. And you just clip it closed like that. There we go. So that one, it's about an inch of memory foam in there. And then you've got this one that doesn't have the memory foam with it. I've blown it up and tried it, not slept a full night on it. I like the idea of this comfort, but this pack size. There we go. There's not much in it in overall size, and that's still got, there's still something soft in there, so it still feels soft. But I'm imagining this is warmer as well, so if you need a warm pillow, an insulated one might be better, or something with the foam. I'll have both there and probably switch between them throughout the night. Can't believe how much mess there is in here considering the size of the tent. Right, we'll think about getting some lunch. Not had lunch yet. I'm just going to have one of these. Adventure food. 350ml, I wrote it in big letters because I can't read this stuff. 250, 375s, oh 350 is about there. Raging. Wasn't prepared for it. Not even got that silly little bag thing out. It's going to be in here somewhere, isn't it? We've got it. Get that in my little pouch to keep it nice and warm. I think this is made by Sussex Outdoors. There we go. Leave that there to do its thing. Come back in 10. Let's see how we're doing. As you've heard, Chris has had steak. I will pop a little video of it if he sends it me anyway.
Seasoning my steak a little bit here. Put a little bit of salt. There we go. Just for the record, a CO2 detector. We should be alright here. considering how much wind there is, but you know, you need to be a bit careful when you're cooking out on. The door bit's getting a bit smoky. Oh, that's lovely. I'm going to go and enjoy my steak. It looks delicious.
Alright, let's have a look how we're doing. I'll take it out of the thing because I don't want to get this covered in sauce. Carbonara, is that supposed to have meat in it? Wow. I've seen ticks bigger than that. Apparently you can, there you go, look. Join this together so you've got a long fork and spoon. It's alright. I'm on a bit of a roll tonight. Just filmed another video, so that will be 3 on one trip. I'm just down to a t-shirt. I've got my little mesh thing still underneath, but so much warmer than I thought it was going to be. So much warmer than the forecast. Although they said it's going to be ice tomorrow in the morning, so we'll see. But I'm not expecting them to be right. I think we're going to start off with the Philo, the bulkier one, but so it does feel softer. Although I might let a little bit of air out. And there we go. And also that, oh yeah, let's have some of that. Although I'm only a 2 pillars kind of man. The pad's not mega noisy. There's some noise, but imagine that it would be quite slippy. You know, if you're not on a level bit of ground, I could see myself sliding about on it. But yeah, it's comfy this. So far anyway. I'll let you know how I'll get on in the morning. It's a bit colder this morning. Oh dear. Not had the best sleep, to be honest. Not that I'm not comfortable, just not slept well. The results are in. The Philo is more comfortable than the Philo Elite. I did need this little bag thing just to prop it up a little bit for me. As I said, I'm a 2 pillow man. And this one, they don't sit well together. So if you want 2 pillows, something like this, I think this is, yeah, Thermarest stuffed sack pillow. You just put anything inside it. Held that in place lovely. I'm going to go and see what it's like outside because it is chilly this morning. I'm glad I went for this quilt. There's loads of condensation. Bit of ice on the inside as well. A little bit crunchy Chris assures me there's a bit of a surprise over there. Oh wow. First wild camp you get a cloud inversion.
It's nice.
What's that all about?
It's so pretty.
Yeah, I think I better swap cameras for this one. See it a bit better now. Sunrise is due in another 15-20 minutes, I think. Barely a breath of wind, which is nice, because it is freezing. Oh well, I suppose that makes up for snow, doesn't it?
The snow's just over there in the little dip.
Yeah, that's not snow, that's sheep.
You can't see it from here.
Oh, I'm not having that. Looks more like a puddle than snow. Might even be a puddle. Bit crusty. Have my cuppa al fresco. Plenty of water left. Gas canister, because it's so cold, we'll get that off the ground. With a little bit of insulation.
I watched a Miranda Goes Outside video the other day, and she was in snow and she just had her canister in the snow.
Yeah.
Which didn't seem quite right to me, but...
Well, the ground just helps sap all the warmth out of the canister.
Yeah.
Still can't see the sun yet. Can just see the clouds slowly moving. Like some wispy waves going over there to Win Hill. You just see them there in the middle. Not a bad spot. Me warm enough.
I'm alright, thanks.
Good night.
Yeah.
It's more organised than me. Right, I know someone's going to tell me that a watch pot never boils, but I've got this condition where I have to have a look. Don't know about you. Can't just wait for the steam to come out the vents.
Pepper and salt grinders.
Oh, okay, wait.
And you like push them down and you get some out. They're grinders.
He's trying to sell me something else, look. I think that's boiling, don't you?
Probably.
Still boiling. Help yourself, mate.
Lovely.
That's right. There's a treat. I'll do it for you. Oh, what's that one? That looks a bit gooey, that.
It is, it's weird. Espresso love from goo.
Flavoured?
I hope not. Should have checked beforehand.
Don't get the point of that. That sounds a bit gimmicky. But
Yeah.
isn't most things that us campers have?
Yeah. Well, my sister gave it to me for Christmas. So
Yeah. Right, it's not going to fall over, is it?
should be alright.
Say when.
When?
It's starting to die a little bit. In fact, for me, I can just see. I haven't got my wireless microphone on, have I? But I'm whispering. Yeah, what I was saying, for me I can see the inversion goes all the way along the other side of the Great Ridge. So if we were on top of Loose Hill or Mamtor, I think we get to see a lot more. These valleys are brilliant for inversions. If you get no wind and you get a cold one, yeah, you've got like different clouds in different valleys. So that one in the Hope Valley, which is the other side of the ridge, You can see it just peeking over the top of the ridge, look, all the way up to the base of Mam Tor. It looks like the sun's going to make an appearance in a minute as well.
I don't quite know when you're speaking to the camera or not.
I'm always speaking to the camera.
No, 1 minute you're speaking to me and then suddenly you're speaking to the camera and it's like, oh, right.
One of my best friends, this is. Never judges me. Well, sometimes I'm judged. But that's when it's gone onto YouTube or something like that. Coffee number 2. So I can confirm that this stove works perfectly fine in cold weather. We've got ice on the canister. That is roaring. I don't know what it'd be like for really extended periods, but so far so good. I'll do the washing up while I'm here. You want some?
Oh, hold on.
Not washing up for you, but I will provide you with the materials.
Thank you very much.
So I did this last night. Just ran my finger around it and then I drank it. It wasn't very nice actually. Right, I'm going to have one last look at this and then we'll think about packing our gear away. What a stunning morning. Such a contrast from yesterday. So glad we came out now. I was telling Chris on the way up that I said to Joe if it was just me I would have sacked it off yesterday and saved it for another day. But Chris had arranged everything and was travelling up 5.5 hours, something like that. So I didn't want to let him down. I'm so glad that he pushed me. Bullied me into it, didn't you?
I did.
Thanks for that. Perfect the morning, perfect. It's getting worse. Where do I start? Probably with a mop. It's wet through in here. Next best thing. Just give everything a bit of a wipe off. Sleep system was a winner last night. Quilt kept me toasty. The pad, very comfortable actually. The My Verdict bit says it's a little bit noisier than the Zenbivvy one that I've got. That's got that softer, stretchier kind of material. But this is definitely warmer. And I'd say they're on a par when it comes to comfort, so yeah. But for colder weather, I think I'd choose this. Not really needing those, although they were good to have around camp last night. The beauty of having a bigger tent. You got loads of room to do everything. Last job. I'm going to dry it off at home. Parts of it's still crusty on there. So I've added some little guy line tidier uppers, I'm going to call them. It's probably a fancy name for them. I will make a video on how I've made these, as well as a few other little hacks when it comes to keeping your guy lines tidy. That'll be one for the second channel though. I will put a link to that if you've not already subscribed. I've just come up here just to place the camera for a different angle. This inversion is just getting better. Spread down here more now. It's actually coming in just under here as well, look. Stunning. Come on then. Timber! Freestanding almost. This is why I start my day with my waterproof trousers on. Now, it's good for when you can kneel on the floor, pack your stuff away. You're going to get wet when you put your tent away as well. Not sure it feels any lighter than yesterday. Should be. No need for a coat walking down today. It is surprisingly warm now, isn't it? Yeah, so we have all packed up. Usual stuff. Leave no trace apart from a big pile of snow. Ready?
Ready.
Thank you very much for our home for the night. Looks very different this morning to what it did last night. Been too busy taking photos, I've not taken video of this. Now, these trees look fantastic with this what I've got behind me. Although I don't think this camera's going to do it justice. Right behind where Chris is there. Stunning. Got all those clouds in the background with the peaks popping through them. I think I need to bring Chris more often. He said, wouldn't it be nice if we could actually step inside the inversion? Looks like we're going to be able to do that a little bit. One of those optical illusions. Might need to get up here a bit though, mate. It's one of those optical illusions. You just keep moving forward, but it doesn't get any thicker. Morning.
Not bad up here, out the mist.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. Morning.
Morning. This looks quite a bit different today, look. We've got a layer of ice on top. It's only a thin one. Won't be getting my skates out. Let me know if you're sick of seeing this. I'm not. I know it's the same distance, but the walk back seemed a bit further. We're almost at the car. I'm going to call it quits for this video. I will show you the breakfast right at the end, so just make sure you see that. Thanks Chris for inviting me along, pressurising me into getting out yesterday. So worth it this morning. Was not expecting that. But that is first one ticked off for the year. January, big checkbox. Roll on February. I'll see you next time. There's a cloud inversion coming off my back. Look at the steam. Proper workout that.
Happy with that.
Tuck in, look at his little face.